Hello, everyone. Today, I have some amazing stories about coffee to share with you. Shall we explore them together? The discovery of coffee. Once upon a time, around the 6th and 7th centuries, there was a shepherd named Kaldi in the Kaffa region of Ethiopia. One day, Kaldi noticed that his goats were not sleeping as usual after eating some red berries from a small tree in the forest. Curious, Kaldi tried the berries and felt a surge of energy and clarity. He took the berries to nearby monks, but they thought they were cursed by God and threw them into a furnace. To their surprise, the roasted berries gave off a fragrant aroma, and the monks brewed them into a red drink, discovering the invigorating effects of coffee for the first time. This is how coffee was first discovered, and the fruit is the coffee fruit, from which the coffee drink is made. The name coffee is believed to come from the Arabic word kawa, which means wine of the bean. In ancient Arabia, kawa referred to a type of wine made from coffee beans, which evolved into the modern word coffee. Now, let's move on to some surprising facts about coffee. First, the webcam was invented because of coffee. In 1991, a group of computer scientists at the University of Cambridge in the United Kingdom, led by Quentin Stafford Fraser and Paul Jardetsky, were frustrated with having to constantly check the coffee pot in their shared break room to see if it was empty. To solve this problem, they decided to install a camera pointed at the coffee pot, which was connected to the university's computer network. The camera captured images of the coffee pot every few seconds and transmitted them over the network, allowing researchers to check the coffee levels from their desks. Although the webcam was initially installed to monitor the coffee pot, it quickly became popular among the researchers who used it for a variety of other purposes. For example, they used it to check if there was anyone in the shared break room before heading there, or to see if a meeting room was emptied before booking it. Over time, the webcam became more sophisticated and was used for a wide range of applications beyond the original coffee pot monitoring. Today, webcams are ubiquitous and are used for video conferencing, live streaming, security monitoring, and many other purposes. Second, coffee beans are actually seeds, not beans. Coffee beans are the seeds of coffee cherries, the fruit of coffee trees. After harvesting, the outer skin and pulp of the coffee cherries are removed to obtain the seeds, which are then roasted, ground, and boiled to make coffee. So, why was it misunderstood as bean? One of the reasons coffee beans are often mistaken for beans is their name. The word bean comes from the Latin word caffe, which means bean, and this confusion arises as coffee beans are actually seeds. Another reason for the confusion is the physical appearance of coffee beans, which look similar to beans. There are two seeds inside the coffee fruit grown on the coffee tree, and these seeds have an oval and elongated shape resembling beans. There are other plants whose seeds are roasted and used similarly to coffee, such as cacao. Chocolate made from roasted cacao seeds has a characteristic sweet and savory taste. In addition, seeds of various plants such as peanuts and walnuts are roasted and used as well. Third, the first coffee filter was made using socks. In the past, people used socks or cloth to filter their coffee, which, while effective, were not very hygienic. According to historical accounts, Melita Bent, a housewife from Dresden, Germany, was dissatisfied with the coffee she was drinking because of its bitter taste and the coffee grounds that remained in the cup. In 1908, she decided to try to filter out the grounds using a piece of blotting paper from her son's school notebook. She punctured the bottom of a brass cup and lined it with the blotting paper, then filled it with coffee and poured hot water over it. To her delight, the coffee was clear and free of grounds. Melita continued to experiment with different materials for her filters and eventually settled on a type of thick, absorbent paper that she patented as filter paper with fine pores. She founded the Melita-Benz Company in 1908 to sell her invention, and it became very popular in Germany and beyond. The paper filters were not only more effective than cloth or sock filters, but also more hygienic, as they could be discarded after use. Melita's invention revolutionized the way coffee was brewed and consumed, and paper filters have become a standard feature of coffee makers all over the world. Today, the Melita Group is still a leading manufacturer of coffee filters and other coffee-related products. Fourth, chicory is used as a coffee substitute. Chicory is a plant belonging to the Asteraceae family. It is one of the familiar vegetables that can be found in salads on the table. Chicory is also used as a coffee substitute. Chicory roots are roasted, ground, and infused. Like coffee, chicory is rich in various minerals, vitamins, and antioxidants. In particular, it is rich in minerals such as potassium, calcium, iron, and magnesium, and vitamins A, C, and E. In addition, chicory contains inulin, which has an effect similar to insulin, which helps control blood sugar, and is also rich in fiber, which is helpful for intestinal health. Polyphenols are antioxidants that have various effects such as improving blood circulation, inhibiting inflammatory reactions, and protecting the liver. Therefore, chicory is popular as a substitute that can be drunk even by those who are sensitive to caffeine because it tastes and smells like coffee. The use of chicory as a coffee substitute began in the Netherlands in the early 19th century and spread throughout Europe. Later, it was introduced to the United States and became an icon of New Orleans, a port city in the southeast of the United States. The Chicory Coffee of Café du Monde, which opened in 1862 and is still thriving, is famous, and the New Orleans-style chicory coffee, released by the American coffee brand Blue Bottle, is also well known. Fifth, add oil to your coffee and drink. Adding oil to coffee is an age-old tradition, particularly in Ethiopia, where coffee mixed with butter is a popular drink. In fact, locals in the Copyright region of Ethiopia consider coffee to be a meal rather than a drink. Another example of a unique way to enjoy coffee is in India, where some people add Gahira, dairy product made from boiling butter and cheese, to their coffee. Gahira coffee is known for its soft and sweet taste and is believed to aid digestion, boost immunity, and improve skin health. But today, I want to talk about something else. Starbucks' newest offering, olive oil coffee. Recently, Starbucks launched its first ever coffee with added olive oil, called Oleato, in Italy. This unique blend was inspired by Starbucks founder and CEO, Howard Schultz, who noticed locals in Sicily eating a spoonful of olive oil every morning. He tried adding olive oil to his coffee and was amazed by the combination of flavors. The coffee has a velvet buttery taste and is described as being richer in flavor. Olive oil is a healthy fat that has several health benefits, including reducing the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure, and providing antioxidants and vitamin E, which are beneficial for the skin. If you're curious about the taste, I think it's a good way to try it at home. Let us know in the comments how the coffee with olive oil tastes. Here are some surprising and fun facts about coffee that you may not have known. Caffeine in coffee blocks inhibitory neurotransmitters in the brain, increasing alertness and energy levels. It can also help prevent weight loss, stroke, liver cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's, anemia, and depression. However, excessive caffeine intake can lead to side effects such as insomnia, anxiety, increased heart rate, digestive problems, and heartburn. As with everything, moderation is key. That's all for today. Which story did you find the most interesting? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.